Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. About ready to get this one started. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball at him. Live to play another down.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's going to have a Bears 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Another run here for Robinson. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 32-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with...
He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down.
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Back to the air once more on second down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and 9. He'll look to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. To the 20. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Ooh. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the Bears' 43-yard line.
So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing right, it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They motion the slot man left. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Third and long. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. A tough spot here. Third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll in trouble, and down he goes.
Third and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring them down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right side, that's Ryman. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Slot man in motion left. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. Down the right sideline. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air one more time. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Downfield to the tight end, Ryman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
35, Packers 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A shotgun handoff to Wright. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught left side by Ryman. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. That's thrown short, caught by Ryman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll tuck it in, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Packers set to kick this one away. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the give, it's Robinson. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Here's a designed run. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes
He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 6. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. To the air now on 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touch.